tragedy that occurred on the Alec Baldwin movie Rust, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson says that his production company will never use real guns again. He actually told Variety that, he can't speak for anyone else, but he can tell you that without an absence of clarity, that they will not be using real guns at all.
I can't speak for anyone else, but I can tell you, without an absence of clarity here, that any movie that we have moving forward with $7 Productions, any movie, any television show, or anything we do or produce, we won't use real guns at all. We're going to switch over to rubber guns, and we're going to take care of it in post. We're not going to worry about the dollars. We won't worry about what it costs. And then when something like this happens, this magnitude, this heartbreaking, I think the most prudent thing and the smartest thing to do is just pause for a second and really re-examine how you're going to move forward and how we're going to work together.
It's so presidential. Oh, run, Rock, run!
Yeah, he does have, he's got something about him that a lot of people like, without a doubt. And I think we're going to see a lot of production companies move to this route.
Yeah. Especially with the ability to, in post-production, you can, you can insert gun here and make it look like it was real.
Exactly, you sure can. A 17-pound potato named Doug. They have just Doug.
Doug the Spud.
Doug the ugly spud, actually, yes. This potato is quite ugly, but it may set a brand new world record. There was a farmer in New Zealand that was digging up weeds when he says he hit something underground, and he continued to dig, and that's when he realized it was a giant potato that had been growing for several years, and it is still being verified right now by Guinness World Records, but it would crush the current record for the largest potato, which currently sits at 10 pounds, 14 ounces. So they do say there's a photo of Doug the ugly spud, and it is not very attractive, but it's definitely huge. The farmer says right now he's storing it in his fridge, and he's going to use it to make potato vodka.
Oh, so here's my big question. How did they name it Doug?
I don't know.
Is it because they dug it up? They dug up?
Oh, well, maybe a little bit of that, but they spelled it like a
D-O-U-G.
name. Yeah. I think it's maybe just the rhyming.
Yeah, it was either going to be that or Gator.
One, yeah. Gator the potato. I don't know.
Gator the
Doesn't
tater.
have the right brand yet. There you go.
Gator the tater.
That's cute, yes. Don't forget, you guys, this weekend we turn our clocks back to end daylight saving time, but the vast majority, 63% of Americans, are over it, and they want to get rid of the whole clock-changing thing for good. So, like I said, there's a new poll. 63% of people want to eliminate daylight saving time forever. 16% want it to continue, and 21% just don't really know. They aren't really that sure. And when it comes to actually putting a stop to daylight saving time, 48% of people would prefer to keep the spring forward hours for a later sunset.
Summertime, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Summertime all the time.
Exactly. All right. Yep. Thank you very much, Heather. Still ahead, Tucker Bernhardt at 7:02. The picks are next. 97-1 the team.
What's up, everybody? Nick Costos here with the Bet River Sports Betting Minute, brought to you by Bet River Sportsbook, Detroit's hometown sportsbook. Pro Football Sunday, New Orleans a 6-point home favorite against Atlanta. Total in this game is 42. Now, we had New Orleans last week to cover against Tampa, won outright despite losing its starting quarterback for the season with the torn ACL. Can't go back to the well with New Orleans here, even with one of their quarterbacks expected back from injury. New Orleans has been a favorite like this twice already this season, once losing outright to the New York team in blue, and then failing to cover a couple Mondays ago against Seattle. So I think this number is just way too high here, especially with New Orleans backup quarterback set to play. So coming up on Sunday, let's take Atlanta. Atlanta is the play, +6 or better on the road in New Orleans. That's it for this Bet River Sports Betting Minute, brought to you by Bet River Sportsbook, Detroit's hometown sportsbook. Check out the latest lines today at BetRivers.com. I'm Nick Costos. Keep it locked here for more throughout the day. Must be 21, playable in Michigan. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-270-7117.
Said, I'll shoot another one. Oh, that's what I like. Killian Hayes with a beautiful steal. Don't get the other end. That is great. Sounds of the game. Brought to you
effective COVID-19 vaccine will help us end the pandemic. Find your vaccine at michigan.gov/COVID-vaccine. A message from the Michigan Department of Health and Human Services.
I'm Serena Williams. You watch me live on TV.
And I'm the dad from that hilarious sitcom you watch on demand. Thanks to DirecTV Stream, our worlds have been brought together.
And there's a laugh track.
Oh, who them? Yeah, well, they kind of just follow me everywhere.
Introducing DirecTV Stream, the best of live TV and on demand with no annual contract. Get your TV together at directtv.com.
Requires high-speed internet and compatible device. Content varies by package and location. Restrictions apply.
The warmth of the fire, the glow of the lights. The holidays are almost here. Unless you're at Lowe's, where the season's already started. Make things twice as nice, twice as merry, with everyday low prices on pre-lit artificial trees starting at $99, and Christmas lights as low as $2.98, plus inflatables starting at $14.98. Make more holiday at Lowe's. Home to any budget, home to any possibility. While supplies last, available on Lowe's.com everywhere, about 11/4 through 11/10.
Welcome to Parent-Teacher Night. Oh, yes, Miss Garner.
If you have one of those airline credit cards, you're probably not earning double miles on every purchase.
You're right. My card only gets extra miles on some types of purchases.
With the Capital One Venture Card, you earn unlimited double miles everywhere.
Wait, but where can we use them?
You can use Capital One Venture Miles on any travel purchase.
Venture gets an A+.
Capital One, what's in your wallet?
Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com for details.
How can I get new orders out on time without working overtime?
It's possible with Staples Connect. Staples Connect has small business shipping covered with premium shipping supplies and UPS shipping services. And now buy two, get one free on select shipping supplies like bubble roll and premium shipping boxes. Plus, get 25% off UPS Express shipping services. Explore what's new at your local Staples store or staplesconnect.com. Staples Connect, the working and learning store. Ends 1/1. In-store only. Visit staplesconnect.com/shipping for details.
This hour of Instant Feedback brought to you by Mike Papura of National Benefit Plans. For affordable health insurance, call 877-734-2200.
Necessary Roughness with former NFL lineman TJ Lang and John Jansen. Download it today on the Odyssey app.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the picks. Last week, all four of us were 2 and 3. Thus, the standings, Greg leads at 7 games over 500.
That's great.
That's right. I'm in second place, 1 back. Nice. Dove in third, 2 back. And John, 7 back at 19 and 20. You played the game, you should know more than anyone. All right, we begin at the Big House, Ann Arbor, Michigan, where Michigan is a 20.5-point favorite over the pesky Indiana Hoosiers. Michigan 6-2 against the spread. Indiana 2-6. You know, after the heartbreaking game last week, Michigan might be a little down. Looking forward to Penn State. However, Indiana, I couldn't believe this. In their first 5 Big Ten games, they scored a total of 42 points. Now, they had 35 last week in a loss against Maryland. And Maryland's defense sucks. I'm going to go against what I would usually do. I'm taking the Wolverines. I'm playing the points, which I usually don't do against Indiana. All right, John.
He's right. I'm gonna lay the points as well. I'm gonna take Michigan. I think that they found a new toy in Andrell Anthony. Something that Josh Gaddis, and this is what I want to see this week. I want to see him use Andrell Anthony as a deep threat, even if it's just a decoy. I don't care. That threat is now there. You've got some other guys that you can work around as a wide receiver. You also have Eric Hall, had 10 catches last week.
What's his health status? Practice.
I mean, I don't know the official status. I expect him to play.
Okay.
I don't know. I think having those two guys is going to help this offense be more diverse, and they're going to, like you mentioned, Indiana's defense, not good.
Pretty good against the run.
Pretty good against the run because of Micah McFadden. Yes. I think Micah McFadden is a stud linebacker. If you're watching this game, keep an eye on him. Indiana's been a linebacker. He's awesome. But I'm going to take Michigan.
All right, John.
You guys hit on a lot of the points I wanted to. It's the inability of Indiana to score.
that's why I honestly will they score more than 10 points, and I trust Michigan to get the 31 at least. So, I think Michigan too. Indiana is pretty good against the run, but Michigan showed they have a passing game, so they have actually something to lean on now. I will take and lay the points and try to get my third straight Michigan.
Greg.
Slowly coming. Indiana's got that secret sauce. I will take Indiana. And is it going to be Michigan who has the close rivalry hangover? Give me the Hoosiers.
All right. The other game after the rivalry.
Disappointing.
Michigan State at Purdue. The Spartans are giving the Boilermakers 2.5 points. Steam on Purdue because it opened up at 3.5. John.
I think that this Michigan State team is very focused. It's disciplined. They've got the confidence to beat you in a number of different ways now. My concern is David Bell and his ability to make plays for Purdue and Purdue's defense. But I do think that this team sees the light at the end of the tunnel. If it was earlier in the year, yes, this is a trap game. This is a 4-week sprint. They know what's at stake. They're not going to slip up. Give me Michigan State.
Gov.
What's the old saying? It's not who you play, it's when you play them.
Mm-hmm.
I think one of the most fortunate things that came for Michigan State this season is that Iowa lost at home as the number 2 team in the country to Purdue. That has got to have these guys laser focused for this game. Now, I'm concerned about the Naylor thing. It doesn't seem like he's going to play. You can't get any information out of East Lansing on what the situation is. But somehow, some way, and I'll say this as a Michigan fan, and people can rip me if they want. I don't really hate Michigan State. I think part of that's because I'm a Walmart Wolverine. But I would hate to see their season and get ruined this way.
Agreed.
Let's get to Columbus at least, undefeated. Let's have the matchup. So I think Michigan State finds a way to win, and since it's only 2.5, they come.
Greg.
It's a trap.
Only 2.5 points is a common refrain that I've seen this week regarding this spread. You know what? I'm going to fly into the Death Star without the reeling on that shield, up or down. I'm going to take Michigan State.
All right, the Spartans 6-1-1 against the spread. Purdue 4-4. Everybody says trap. To me, a trap is when you're playing somebody good the next week. They have Maryland next. This ain't no trap game. Next week might be a trap game.
This could be a pitfall. Pitfall after a flying high.
Right. Give me the Spartans and lay the 2.5. All right. It's time now to go to the National Football League. Yes, no Lions pick. What a thrill. All right. We go to the Bay Area where the 49ers taking on the Cardinals. The 49ers favored by 1.5 points. Gov.
Man, I just didn't know what to do with this game, really. And so when that's the case, I'll take the home team, especially when the points are as low as they are. The Cardinals, I think Murray plays. AJ Green's on the COVID thing, although it seems like he's vaccinated and he could still get cleared. But the big thing's DeAndre Hopkins.
Yep.
He really looks like he's a game-time decision for this. And because of that, and man, I really think the Cardinals are legit, like Dave Pash said yesterday to us. But this is the Niners season. I think they somehow win this game.
All right, Greg.
Up, down theory, and the points. Both point to your Arizona Cardinals. Give me the Cards.
The Cardinals. Wow. Was that more like a crow? The Arizona, I like that line. Arizona Cardinals 5-2 against the spread. San Francisco 0-3 against the spread at home. But I think Gov hit on it. If the 49ers are going to play postseason football, they have to win this game. Give me the home team. Lay the 1.5.
I would take the Cardinals in a heartbeat if they were relatively healthy. There's just so many questions. And because the Niners' defense have been leaky this year.
No doubt.
Yes, Trey Lance played last time. It was a 17-10 game. I don't know that Kyler Murray plays in this game. DeAndre Hopkins probably doesn't play in this game. AJ Green's not sure if it's a run or a pass. I'm going to take the Niners.
We can also bang.
Yes. All right. Now we go to Kansas City Arrowhead, where the marquee matchup is less marquee, but still intriguing. The Packers getting 7.5 points. It was originally 2.5, but when Aaron Rodgers ain't playing, the line shifts. Greg.
one of my stipulations towards always taking the points in the NFL is that if there's a backup quarterback involved, then I can lay the points. However, I'm still going with the Packers. I'm going to trust that Packers defense to hold that Chiefs busted ass offense in check enough to at least stay within the 7.5. Go Pack, go.
I tend to agree with you because everybody I think is going to bet the Chiefs. They're at home. They got to turn it around, and it's Jordan Love. The Chiefs defense is so bad that I'm sorry. Even Questlove could look good against this team defense. Give me the Packers and the
touchdown.
Yes.
John Johnson.
Give me some love too. I'm excited to see Jordan Love play this weekend. And the Chiefs are minus 11 in turnover margin. That's hard for me to believe, especially this early in the season. Yet the Packers are plus 8. One of the most deciding factors in a game is the turnover margin. Give me the Pack.
So a few weeks ago, I had the opportunity to take the Chiefs and go on an island and bet my mortgage, and that didn't work well. I'm going to join you guys. Backup QBs have fared relatively well. He's been in this system for a year and a half. And I think a little chip on the shoulder here with the Packers, probably internally from everything that's going on this week. The Packers defense, the Chiefs are broken, man. Until they prove otherwise, if they can't prove it at home against the Giants on Monday night, come on, I gotta see it before I trust it. And I think this is a classic. The public has inflated this line. Keep an eye on Sunday where this line moves. If this thing starts going down, that means the pros are on the pack. Suckers. Hey, I'm not doing it this time. Screw that, man. Last time one of Sony's Super Bowl picks came in there, I got screwed. Suckers. That drop is awesome.
Last one. The Los Angeles Rams. He didn't practice this week because he had a little back deal. Their quarterback, Mr. Matthew Stafford. But
is that back flaring up, is it?
He's probable. Rams are favored. I'm not a hater. I'm just giving facts. Rams are favored by 7.5 against the Tennessee Titans. To me, this is very simple. No Derrick Henry, no cover. Give me the Rams. John.
See, I'm going the other way. I think that this is a team under Mike Vrabel that's going to scratch and claw and do anything. They'll use rules to their advantage. They'll use anything they possibly can. I don't think there's any way they win this game, but I do think they cover. Give me the Titans. Find a way to get the ball on the ground still.
Gov.
Yeah, I'm going to go Tennessee here, too. I just think this is too many points for a team that's the #1 seed in the AFC right now. And I know they lost the potential MVP. They're still a good football team. Julio Jones is questionable. That bothers me a little bit. But in this situation, I think they make a good showing and at least get a cover.
All right, Greg.
Guys, last weekend I did it. I made a purchase of my Dagger Time t-shirt. Who made that saying something? Matthew Stafford. But who has a dagger in their logo? The Tennessee Titans. Give me the Titans getting 7.5 points.
Wow, I'm on Stafford Island. Oh, my Lord.
How's that feel?
It feels all right.
Oh, he's going to win. He's hot.
That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, those are the picks on 97.1 The Ticket. Hey, if you want to get away and have a great time and, make some bets right there, it's Las Vegas. Las Vegas, Viva Las Vegas. And if you want to go to Vegas, where do you want to stay? The D. Why? D gets you the best bang for your buck, inexpensive, and they got great food there. Joe Vaccari's Andiamo Italian Steakhouse. You got Detroit's favorite Coney's, American Coney Island, right there at the D. Lots of fun. They got a new sports bar, Bar Canada. They got the Long Bar there. Lots of fun. You got ladies and dealers dancing on the tables for you. It's just a lot of fun. And downtown is just nuts in a good way. So go online right now, D.com, book your room. If you want to golf, they'll get you some tee times as well. So a lot of great golf out in Vegas. The D Las Vegas. Book it now. Your home for Detroit sports in Las Vegas.
97.1 The Ticket. Traffic.
From the WWJ AM 950 Traffic Center. A look at the drive this morning. Traffic volumes are beginning to build. 275 northbound approaching Eureka Road. There's an accident now blocking the left lane and shoulder. 94 westbound at North River Road. Backups continue from M59. And this weekend, there's a complete closure scheduled for 94 in both directions between 75 and Gratiot Avenue in Detroit. That freeway will close 9 o'clock tonight until Monday morning. I'm Michelle Penny with traffic.
TJ Lang joins the Valenti Show with Rico, Fridays at 4 on 97.1 The Ticket. This Odyssey.com Sports Minute is brought to you by Jeff Glover and Associates.
Science with an Odyssey Sports Minute. Jets linebacker Jared Davis captured last night's Colts 45-30 blowout perfectly when he said, "Fire got started and we couldn't put it out." Carson Wentz, rebounding from Sunday's loss against Tennessee, ignited the inferno by leading a 10-play, 83-yard drive on the Colts' first possession, capped by a Nyheim Hines 34-yard scoring scamper. Sunday's Cinderella gangrene quarterback Mike White answered with a 10-play drive, culminating in a 19-yard touchdown pass to rookie Elijah Moore. However, on that play, White said he felt something in his right forearm that resulted in the two middle fingers on his throwing hand going numb. That prevented him from properly gripping the football. By the time White could have returned late in the fourth quarter, it was too late and it wouldn't have mattered anyway. Wentz merely toyed with the Jets' defense as Jonathan Taylor's 21 and 78-yard touchdowns paced a dominating, destructive 260-yard running attack against the feeble Jets defense. I'm Boomer Esiason.
Jay Farner here, CEO of Rocket Companies. If you thought you missed your chance to refinance and save, think again. Mortgage rates have recently dropped, and Rocket Mortgage can help you save big when you call 8338-ROCKET today. For example, with a $250,000 30-year fixed-rate mortgage, you could get a new low rate under 3%. If your current rate is over 3.75%, you could lower your payment by over $100 a month, saving thousands in interest. But you've got to act now, because no one knows how long these low rates will last. So when you need a simple way to get big savings, Rocket can. Call us today at 8338-ROCKET or go to rocketmortgage.com. That's 8338-ROCKET or go to rocketmortgage.com. Rocket.
Refinance offer assumes a rate of 2.99%, 3.21% APR, 70% loan-to-value ratio for the cost of 1.75 points. $4,375 due at closing. Monthly payment of $1,052.66. Taxes and insurance not included. Payment will be rated rates current as of 7/26/21. Conditions apply. Equal housing lender licensed in all 50 states. NMLSConsumerAccess.org number 3030.
DTE wants to work with you to build Michigan's future. So whether your business is large, small, or in between, a DTE expert can help you find ways to manage your energy usage and costs. That's money you can use to grow your business and our economy. Find out more at dteenergy.com. DTE.
I'm Jerry Norcia, President and CEO of DTE Energy. Growing up, my family didn't have a lot. My experience taught me that true prosperity comes from serving others. I'm proud to say that's DTE's philosophy too. So we partner with hundreds of local organizations to create opportunities for people in all our communities. We believe that together, we can make Michigan a more prosperous place for everyone.
Learn more at dteimpact.com.
So then I dropped some garlic and croutons on there, and the rest is salad history. I made the best salad ever, people, and now I'm making the best app. The Caesar Sportsbook app got live in-game betting, parlays, and Caesar rewards. Caesar salad ain't got nothing on my app. Nothing.
Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call the Michigan Department of Health and Human Services Gambling Disorder Helpline at 1-800-270-7117. Download the Caesar Sportsbook app. Your app is ready, Emperor.
Are you a man facing divorce but want to avoid losing your house, your money, and your kids? This is attorney Brent Boyer from ADAM, the American Divorce Association for Men. With our proven advice, we can help you avoid problems before they start. Call us at 248-356-2326. That's 248-356-ADAM.
Breaking news on 97.1 The Ticket, powered by Odyssey and presented by BetQL. Become a better sports bettor. Get smarter to beat the books. Download the BetQL app or visit betql.com today. 97.1 The Ticket would like to remind you that when you text the ticket, standard text messaging rates apply. Live from the Jamie Samuelson studio, here's Stoney and Chanson.
Last night, the Boston Bruins in Boston beat the Red Wings 5-1. 4 straight losses for the Red Wings. Patrice Bergeron scored 4 goals. He also, he and another player in the NHL had some strange history last night. Last night marked the first time 2 NHL players, 30 or older, Bergeron and Brock Nelson, the Islanders, who did it against Montreal, had 4 goal games on the same day since, oh God, you guys remember this one.
is on your left.
Since Odie Cleghorn and Joe Malone did it January 18th, 1922. Oh, God.
What was the first guy's name?
Odie Cleghorn. It's like
Foghorn?
It's like Ogie
Oglethorpe
from Slapshot, right?
Yes. Who owns the Chiefs?
Yes. Bergeron also became the first. He became the first NHL player to score the first 3 goals of a game, with all 3 coming on the power play, since Maurice the Rocket Richard did it against Boston